Hey guys, sorry about missing out on yesterday's chapter, but been fighting kind of cystitis and allergies, and I had a massive cough yesterday. Yeah, you can probably still hear it in my voice, and it just went with my. So I decided I wanted to kind of give my throat a rest yesterday. I should be a little bit better right about now, but if you hear a lot of stop gaps, it's probably because I'm stopping the recording just to stop myself from coughing. But the show must go on, so here's Gravy Generosity. Trixie looked down upon the dessert, knowing that the dark blue frosting matched her color perfectly, while the star sprinkles on the top matched her mane. You are giving this to Trixie. Of course I am. You look like you need to pick me up, Piggy said with a small smile. But why? Well, I figured you're still a big meathead, and you would have killed us all while I was having that nightmare. But you're just staying there very, very tired. So, you must be helping us. Leaning down, Tracy took the treat from the pink pony and ate the small treat in the instant. Thank you, Tracy says he swallowed. I have to admit it was quite delicious, and helped to see your piece a little bit, Romana. Piggy knows how to make cupcakes out of ether flowers. News at 11. No problem. Anything for a new friend. Piggy smiled as he skipped out to where Twilight began to smell to locate the others. A friend, huh? Tracy looked down at her hoof to see dark blue string wrapping itself around her hoof. I guess I am. A smile creaked across her face. Pinkie Pie looked over Twilight's shoulder, looking at the strings of light to fluff from her horn. So, are we going to pick up next? Looks like Rarity is right now the closest one to us, so we'll head there next. Twilight replied as she began to move the rocks into a row from the cross. Pinkie giggled a little. Twilight! You're making such great ice cream! I love Rocky Road! Twilight took a few minutes to think upon the pun. Probably face felt this and realized that a joke dawned upon her. She looked over to see Pinkie next to Trixie, talking at length about all of her previous adventures with friends. Welcome home, Pinkie. We needed you. Ladies and gentlemen, as I always said, Pinkie is the hardest character for me to write. But at the same time, she's one of my favorites to do. Because whenever I get her out, she always seems to make a darker fic happier for me. And that is always useful. Mirage wants to hyperactive for everybody, talking to all of her friends from her throne, watching her orb. Ugh. She growled very low. How I hate laughter. Almost as much as I despise kindness. What is the deal with my bad guys hating on Pinkie? Gods! If it isn't the evil guys of Starfleet, it's Conquest. And if it's the Conquest, it's Mirage. I think I have almost everybody hating the poor little girl. The throne, a watched little board where small figurines of Twilight and friends stood. Very well, Twilight Sparkle. Enjoy the company of your dear friend, while I please myself with you and my other favorite little toy. She chuckled seriously to herself as she put her paw on top of a figurine that looked like a little yellow Pegasus with a long pink mane. Slowly, she dragged her claw across the top of the head of the little figurine, cutting into it and drawing a bead of blood. The blood drops slipped back down the head of the figurine and collected with the other blood drops resting on the Pegasus' backside. Oh, did I cut you, kindness? My apologies. I'll remember to be far more gentle later. She then turned to walk back to her chair, laughing out loud to nothing. The figurine looked on with pleading eyes and saying, Hurry, Twilight. Ladies and gentlemen, Mirage is sick. And that is when Trixie decided to solve her amazing abilities by exploding twice. Trixie said with flourish and a bow. Wow. Wow, how did you do it? Pinkie asked, fascinated by Trixie's tales of great magic. Trixie put forth a confident grin as he's been to explain. Well, at first, Trixie put forth an illusion to make it look like she exploded. Then regenerated. And used a bigger explosive to wow the audience. Oh, maybe you can put out a trick like that for Ponytail. It'll wow them all. Trixie does not think so. When you come to a town twice and have two horrible experiences there, it kind of leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Oh, come on. It'll be fun. I'll start things off with a kindly act, lighten the mood for everyone, and get them excited for your performance. Looking at that yet, the idea has some merit. Trixie put her hoof to her chin and thought. Maybe we could fly in the middle of the act to bring forth an awesome show. No, that ain't gonna happen. Why? Afraid to create a powerful Trixie to show you up? No, it's just the idea of being put in the middle of a show as an act. Rainbow said, putting her hose to herself. A pony this awesome? It's much better reserved as an awesome closing act. Something that'll leave the crowd begging for more. So what you're saying is... Trixie slanted her eyes a little. You think you can show Trixie up? Oh, definitely. Trixie sincerely doubts that. Oh, yeah? How about we combine them together at the end? Piggy said, jumping between them. You two could be awesome together. Think about it. That's why Sailor and Rainbow and Trixie increases the strength of her magic. Oh, guys, I just thought of the reason why Ponyville would have nothing against Starlight, but have everything against Trixie. It just occurred to me right now. Who besides Twilight in the main six knows about Starlight's crime against time? Did Twilight ever, at the end, tell the rest of Ponyville that Starlight attacked Equestria's timeline? Only the main six of Twilight, no. Hell, did Twilight ever even tell the rest of Ponyville about what happened at the village? Well, all the village knows, Twilight just found this random pony and gave her the job of being a student. The only other ponies who could possibly know would be Celestia and Luna. Beyond that, boom. And I didn't think about that until just now. Abzak chuckled to herself as she walked next to Twilight as they traveled. See how that Blakey is really helping to break the ice between Rainbow and Trixie over there. I almost think those become friends. Of course, Twilight said, smiling softly to Applejack. That's what Pinkie Pie does. So, how did you get your mark anyway? Pinkie said, walking with Trixie by her side. Now there is a stupendous story. Trixie said, excited to tell her story. You see, Trixie is the daughter of Copperfield and Little Moon, a spectacular stage musician. Trixie does think so. I like to say that this is before I read Twixie Answers, which actually did give me a pony version of Houdini and called him Induo. And this is also way before that one episode where we see what we can guess to be Trixie's dad. But at the time, this is what I used for Trixie's dad's name. This is my own personal headcanon for Trixie's father's name. And I think I based a little bit of this off of the Universe. Wait, your dad is Copperfield? My dad was so times we flying down to see his cells. Yes, he was truly one of the great illusionists and a great father. He had taught Trixie everything she knows today about illusion and magic tricks. One of the tiniest spells, and went to lead the audience singing. However, Trixie liked to do more with tricks. She wanted to become the most skilled magicians in all of Equestria. So, gathering all her funds that she could grab, she enrolled herself in Celestia's school and get the unicorns, and even had her test supervised by Celestia herself. Trixie pointed her snout out of superiority. However, a minor distraction involving a dragon took Celestia's attention away from Trixie, and she could not get in. Trixie wondered to herself just what it was that took away the princess's attention. The answer, that beautiful rainbow circle that happened on that day, that made Trixie think, if a rainbow like that could impress a princess, think of what a rainbow explosion illusion like that could do. So, Trixie spent months of endless training to perfect her little rainbow illusion and incorporate her act. Soon, the day arrived. Trixie began the greatest show in her life. Trixie poured her heart and soul into her illusions, tricks, and magic. Then, at the end, she produced her rainbow illusion that she had shot and used it to tell the story of T-Rock. After that, the shouts and tears that Trixie heard upon that day excited her so much she had to demonstrate her magic to the world, and then, poof! Wait, the rainbow inspired you? Rainbow Dash began as the realization came to her. To become a great magician! That's terrific! Pinky jumped to Trixie excitedly. Twilight, we have another one! See, this means we were meant to be great friends. Welcome to the group! Why used to that seems like every time a performer rainbow brings out the Curious' key marks and connects them? I would not be surprised if it happened elsewhere. Foreshadowing! Oh, news! I am good at that! Even though Equestria's Raw still hadn't been invented yet. Oh, here I thought she just get fouled trap because she was her biggest fan. AJ said with a smirk. What? At that point, the silence of the void was broken by the talk, cheer, the light, and the laughter of newly forged friends. The laughter of friends, loyalty of others, the honest heart, the endurance trust, the magic of bonds. These represent what exactly? Nothing more than a bunch of ideas that helpless ponies try to look for to in order to protect themselves from creatures like me. Ross swiped her claw at the image. However, in the end, all those ideas turned worthless before the tide of darkness and cruelty. Don't they? Kindness. I swear, Mirage, you would go after Naruto if you could! I'm working on it. Fluttershy figurine looked on, the scars across her head reddening as the blue eyes began to water. The five mares walked swiftly across the rocky path, only stopping to give Twilight time to add more of the floating rocks to the road. As they walked, Twilight began to think about a conversation she had with Applejack earlier. Like Silk Cream, is Trixie there all right? Twilight sighed, knowing that lying to Applejack would be useless. She isn't fine. She's in trouble. I can tell by the way she's been panting every time she does that dream spell. How she's been hiding a lot of pain from us. What's going on? Most unicorns, like Trixie or Rarity, only have a set amount of mana, so they can only do so much with their magic according to their talent. You don't seem to have that problem, Applejack stated, looking back at Trixie while talking to the others. You're right, because for some reason I have a large reserve of mana than most unicorns. Trixie doesn't have that. She's a normal unicorn with limits, and that spell has been pushing hers. What happens when they reach that limit? They can fall into a coma and never come back. They gotta hurry up and learn her spell to give her a chance to rest, Twilight! Twilight looked down, her ears drooping. I already mastered the spell, Applejack. I did it after we got Dash. What? Then why is she still doing it? Twilight looked straight into Applejack's eyes, sadness and fear filling them. And how will she feel when she sees a spell that she thought she was good at, easily mastered by her rival? Broken! It'll start to hate me. I want to try and make amends with her. Showing her up accidentally like that won't help. Applejack can only sigh, not agreeing. I only hope you're all right, Twi. I can only hope you're right. Ah! Gotta love a good character dilemma with my Twilight. Twilight shook herself out of the memory, confident that she's making the right choice. Quickening her pace a little bit, to speed her returning along, she stared ahead across the next few rocks to see a familiar egg-shaped light cell. Girls! I see Rarity! Galloping as fast as they could. Rainbow Dazzler got there first. Maybe look at the egg case to notice how Rarity laid. It's not like a fetal position like Pinkie Pie was, nor was she in pain like Applejack. Body lay in the case with her legs at her side, sleeping on her back. Does she even need help right now? Looks like she was just sleeping. I don't think so, Rainbow. Look, Applejack says, he pointed her hoof to Rarity's right snout. Oh, looks like she's crying. Pinkie jumped up to her case and put her face in a glass of glass. No, you're worried, Rarity. We're coming here to cheer you up. Piggy, I need you and Dash to stay out here, keep an eye out for fear cats. I don't trust Mirage. She hasn't done anything to stop us for a while. Twilight says he stood next to Applejack. I wonder, what kind of pain is she holding in? Applejack gasped as bright light fell on them. When the two mayors opened their eyes, they found themselves in a royal ballroom. Like Rainbow said, does he really need any help? I think we're in the wrong dream. Twilight says he looked around at the fancy dressed ponies walking around the ballroom, talking amongst themselves. Well, at least it isn't hard to find Rarity in this place. Chuckling, Applejack pointed to the middle of the crowd, where Purple Meaning was seen with a very refined voice. Oh, yes, and then I said to her, oh, please, the heart is so old. And it's brand new again, princess. Rarity says he placed her hook to the laugh. Wait, she's living in a dream. Twilight looked at Applejack. Then why was she crying in the case? Applejack didn't begin to look around the room. Up the stairs and then down them. Then back to Twilight. What? This is our home, man. Twilight, come with me! Applejack says he began to run up the stairs. Twilight following behind. Once Applejack reached the top floor, she began to look around everywhere she could find. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, Rare, you have to have a reason for it. Reason for what? Twilight asked, panting. What are we looking for? Swimbell's room, Applejack says, standing next to a diamond-shaped window. Ever since I've known her, she has a special room for when Sleebell visits. It contains her teddy bear button. Hey, remember that old Keymark Crusaders as Tumblr? Yeah, that's it. Slinging equipment and all her favorite things. So you never go to no home without making something for her. So you mean if there isn't one, then there might be a... Twilight outside the window saw a graveyard with one stone. Oh no. No. Mirage wouldn't do that. She just wouldn't. She couldn't be! Twilight stopped herself from talking, used her magic to teleport herself and Applejack to a graveyard. He went carefully to one gravestone. Mirage, you are a bitch! Twilight swore for the second time she read the stone. Here's lies Sleebell. Died of selflessness from a horrible pony. Here she'll be remembered. Well, by those who care. So that's what her greatest fear is. Applejack says she looked at the grave. She looked figured, considering how she is. What's her fear? I think she's always feared of going too far and being a lady. Applejack says she turned around to look at the mansion. Of becoming exactly like those snobby ponies up there, forgetting everything important to her. Very slowly, she looked down to the grave behind her. Her turning so selfish, she would ignore her sister's needs until that little filly, little Bale, dashed from ignorance. She stopped being unique and turned to just one of them. One of a crowd. Yeah, I know this is kind of a huge difference between mine and Rarity's fear of not being a help. I gotta admit, I'm kind of stuck on what do I prefer, the comics or mine. Mine goes a little more with Rarity's creativity, and theirs goes for more of Rarity's desire to help. Whichever you prefer, it depends on how you look at Rarity. Twilight went on, taking everything that Applejack was saying. Turning back to the mansion, back to grave. Then how can we get her out of this? She asked, thinking about her question. Then a sneaky smile came to her face. Applejack, where are the others? Probably left her when they thought her to be a self... Oh, mass. Applejack just smirked, so Twilight could see what Twilight was thinking. A few hours passed as Rarity walked to the grave. A glass of wine floated above her with magic. Oh, my dear little sister. If I wasn't so selfish, pay more attention to your needs, didn't you? Tears began to flow in her eyes. I'll still be here alive. I'm so sorry. No wonder they all left me. I used to be good. I only seem to care for myself. Mary, thank you for all those compliments. I don't think I'm pretty, but you think so. A soft voice spoke in the wind. Don't be shy. Okay, I admit, there is something to looking good while being awesome. Das? Remember? Yeah, one time, we all the dresses? Well, maybe not really good, maybe, but you still did that for all of us without asking for anything. You're right, Pinky, Rarity said, smiling, wiping her tears away. Selfish? Yeah, sure. But I can't help but remember all the times she would do something just against her nature, just to make someone happy. All the times she would donate her precious time for others whenever she could. I do, don't I? Rarity said, turning around. Rarity, you're not a selfish snob. You're an artist. You bring out the beauty in others. No matter what, you take care to spread that art around you. Thank you, Twilight. Rarity says he managed to see standing in the smoke, her 5 friends, with one more standing in the shadows. When I'm feeling down, I know she always has my back. Yes, I love my sister, Rarity. Oh, sweetie! Rarity cried as he ran through the fog and hugged her to her feet slightly. Memories flooding her mind. The young Rarity holding a white filling in her hose. Don't worry, sweetie. I'll make sure you won't ever be neglected like I was. I'll always watch over you. An older Rarity clapping her hose at a talent show as her sister danced on stage. You know, she should have been singing. She is a great singer. To see her response, she had been bragging on her sister for the greater part of the show. Come on, Sunshine. I guarantee that you're going to look gorgeous after this, Rarity said, bringing along a yellow Pegasus. Sapphires! Oh, that's a little too little. Let me get you some rubies, Rarity said, talking to Twilight. Memories of all the times she had been generous flooding through the dark fog, balling themselves up into a bright light and breaking the darkness from within. As the egg shattered into several pieces, Rarity stood for her friends. A warm smile came across her face as she looked at each one of them. Oh, thank you all for what you've done. That nightmare was atrocious, and you! She shouted, looking at the ragged, wary Trixie. Rarity walked slowly towards the unicorn, a stern look across her face. You! Your hair is simply horrid! And when was the last time you fixed that hat of yours? Here, let me fix it. You're romantic. Rarity can't fix Trixie's maiden outfit. Aren't you going to be mad at Turkey, too, and want to make her pay for what she has done? Trixie asked, slowly deciding and fixing. Oh, of course I'm a little bit mad, darling, but a lady never holds a grudge for one. And two, I refuse to let a crime against Fawcett go unpunished. Rarity says he finished things up. Yeah, people, that's how I write my Rarity. She may hold a grudge, but she's too ladylike to show it on her face. She'll hide it and focus on other things first before she goes into her grudge mode. Twilight shook her head. I had a feeling Rarity would go for the main first. Turning around, she began to conjure her spell one last time. She looked at the 6 strands of light leaving her horn, each one bright except for 2. Wait, Freshlight's light is dimming in date because she's in danger and very weak. But why is there a second? She turned her head slowly to the light string, then tied around Trixie's hoof and noticed a dim light. Trixie's using too much mana. She could die. These streams of light, they aren't just connected to our mana, they're connected to our life force as well! Which means Fluttershy is... Twilight turned to the girls to see her fill out Rarity in on the recent events. Girls, we gotta go and get Fluttershy! Now! I just realized it would be a horrible mistake! Mirage looked at a little figurine of a yellow Pegasus, scars along the figure. She petted it slowly as she watched Twilight realize the situation. Farewell, kindness. Man, that string spell's getting a lot of use. Surprised I don't have it show up more often.